Hello everyone and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda, Phantom Hourglass. In the last episode we started coming down here into, well, we learned that Bellum is the big bad and that we need the Phantom Sword to defeat him. In order to get the Phantom Sword we need 3 pure metals. In order to get the pure metals we need more sea charts, hence the Temple of the Ocean King again. And we are really descending into the bowels of the temple now. These next few floors are complicated. You'll see I am here now in the middle of this large room, and basically the next 3 floors all interact. You don't go through just one of them, you go through all 3 of them kind of at the same time before you clear any of them. It's far less of a clear like, oh, we just, go down kind of thing. Look at this as well.
Hey Doctor, did you hear something?
This floor makes a sound when you run on it.
The phantoms, they'll hear us.
But the floor didn't make a sound when you walked.
I get it, you have to walk slowly on these floors when there's a phantom nearby.
Indeed you do. They draw the phantom's attention with sound, but slow moving like that, as long as it's not going ding ding ding, is fine. See there, it dinged, but now if you move slowly, we're generally fine. I'm going to make my life easier a little bit by mapping out these phantoms, so I'll just be a second. That one in the right is just rotating like that, so that's easy enough to show. There we go, so that one on the right is just kind of going up and down in S shape, while this one just goes in orbit. So, let's go. Here, we're going to path out some more phantoms as well. It does make your life easier in the long run, I assure you. Now look at that phantom in the middle. Pay attention to that. That's going to become relevant in a bit. We'll continue pathing for now. So, there's your routes. The top left one's just doing an L shape around there, then that right one's doing a bit of a kind of wiggle there and back, and then the bottom one does basically a clockwise loop around the left, transitions over to the right, does an anti-clockwise loop, and then transitions back again through that kind of middle bit, which is worth noting, because we can take advantage of that. Looks like there's nothing here, but wahaha! We can run across, actually there's 2 guidelines on this side that show how you can do that, but you don't really get that by actually just pathing out the phantom and following it, which is quite cool. Anyway, let's head back up to the floor above, confusingly. Now, what we want to do here is we want to basically head around to this side. Oh, nope, it wasn't clear at all. So this is my window here when I want to sneak past this guy and hit this switch here, which lowers those flames, which is pretty important. Oh shit. Oh crud. Oh, we only just made that in time. We didn't make it through those flames, but we did make it to a invisible point, which is important. What I should have done is brought this a little closer to your man down there and actually used the boomerang, but I didn't, because I didn't think very carefully. So, what's going to be my window for this? This is going to be hard. So I need to move down here. I'm going to be out of a safe zone, but I'll be actually physically hidden within here. There's your angle, then I'll wait for that top phantom to be out of the way. There's your window. Shit! There wasn't the window. Go! 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 Oh, thank fuck. Whew. That was a bit horrifying. Anyway, with that, we can go around here. We actually just want to nip to the left here, grab a little bit of time and a little bit of health. And from here, the round crystal. Take it to the same shape pedestal. Whilst you're doing so, that fire disappears there, which is kind of handy. Just need to wait for this to be here so we can get back over. Fortunately, it's impossible to run fast enough on these ones. What are you saying? So strange, I can't find the key. It would be so easy if I could just bring it down from the floor above. Yes, it would be easy, but there we go. Yes, you can't actually run fast enough on the on these floors when you're carrying something to set them off, so you're fine. What I'm actually trying to do is get exactly back down to where I just was, but with the round crystal in hand. I just gotta wait for that guy to move out of the way, so then we can safely go around this way. As you get into the lower floors, there's a lot more standing around outside of safe zones, so your time will just drain faster, whereas up above you can do that actually relatively easily. Right, what we need to do now is I've fucked up. if I get over here, there we go, we can get around to this way. And what I need to do is get this ground crystal all the way up to this pedestal by this non-swift phantom up here. And when we slap it in there, it opens the way up. We're also going to press on this, which will put a wind gust there, which we're going to use much later, and then we'll head downstairs.
We've come far. It'd be nice if this was the last floor, but let's keep going.
But there's actually almost nothing we can do here for now. We can just open this chest, which contains the triangle crystal. So we're going to use that up here.
Look, Doctor, there's a pedestal over here too, and it's square.
Interesting. This is a very complicated puzzle, and frankly, very difficult to work out under very stressful situations. We're going to use this bit up here to work our way around... Crap. Oh, well, let's get some more time here. That red phantom at the bottom is in just the wrong position. I want him to actually be on the other side. I actually need to take this all the way up to the top right, which is going to be very difficult. I got a moment on this guy. Yes. Cool, let's stun him, and then I can actually start moving with this thing. So, this is why pathing out is so handy, because you can really actually see what the phantom's going to do, so I know this one goes around the bottom, so it's actually probably best for me to follow him around the bottom here, rather than trying to go out the top. He's a Swifty, which means he's actually, even accounting for carrying this thing, he's pretty much as fast as me. So, I just need to get up here. And we're looking pretty good here. Right, I'm going to leave this triangle here for now, and I'm going to grab this red pot. I'm going to take this red pot as far as I dare this way. Oh, bollocks! Oh, Christ, that was horrifying. That there is our triangle hole. If we crack open that with a bomb, it will draw the phantom's attention. It has got a tiny safe zone attached to it, though, but we'll just wait. We've got time. He's going to head up there, and we're going to grab the triangle, and hopefully, before he's back, deliver the triangle to its pedestal. If not, we have got that little emergency bit there. That's fine. Yep, there we go. Triangle into pedestal, which opens up that bottom way there. We'll get there in just a second. Also, chest there. Which I'm going to be a little jab and grab. Shouldn't, but there we go. Once he goes off that way, then we can head up here. Oh, shit. Dinging floor. Well, we can open this at least, which gives us a wisdom gem, which is nice. Courage gem, even. But has also drawn a phantom to me. Oh no, he has gone away. Now if he continues his route around there, we'll be fine. I completely forgot about the ding-ding floor. Anyway, we just need to head to this second ding-ding floor here. And there's a switch here, which opens the floor the way down to the next floor. I'm going to try and run back quickly before he gets to me and get in there. Oofed. Now, we actually want to take the triangle from here. That would make the chest disappear if you hadn't already got it, but I have, and we're actually going to take the triangle downstairs. Because there's actually a final resting place for each one of these. You'll notice as well, I felt something behind me, but I turned around and nothing was there. Next thing I knew, the sand in the hourglass was powerless.
I don't think he's talking about the phantoms. Is there something else here? Be careful, Doctor.
I'm going to path out this final phantom, but notice these skulls on the map. That's all I'll say. So, there's your route for him. He's doing a weird kind of figure of 8. In the meantime, we will leave the triangle here, and we'll find out what these weird things are. Notice they start moving towards us, and then they become real. They will become real just before they strike. You kill them, you get 30 seconds. We also do want to kill all of them on this floor, so be useful. Yeah, you've got to turn your back on them, and try and make sure, where possible, you kill them in a fashion that they don't die in a wall and end up dropping the hours that you want in there. I'm going to move around this slowly. Note that eye just opened. That is going to be important shortly. I'm going to try and move this way so that I don't get got by the phantom. Then let's lure this guy up here. He's dead, but his... Oh, we can get his 30 seconds there if we're fast enough. And then finally, there is one more Wizrobe up here. These are Wizrobes, by the way. That's what Wizrobes are in this game. Kill all 4 of them in a chest of his in the middle, actually, which we do want to get. You will notice as well that the Phantom is carrying the final crystal that we need, the square crystal. We will get to that in just a second. I'm going to crack that open. And that's a wisdom gem. Now, what we want to do here is get to that eyeball. But basically... Oh, it only opens in certain ways. If we actually look at it directly, it won't open like that, see? have to be kind of looking away a little bit. What we want to do is set this eye shooter thing to be pointing up towards it. Then we actually want to shoot at it from an angle, because the eye only opens when we're basically looking away from it. So if we do that, then those spikes go down. I'm going to wait for the Phantom to pass. Actually, I'm going to, rather than waiting, I'm going to circle all the way around. And I'm going to briefly show you up here as well what we're aiming for. This is where we got to bring the 3 gems to eventually offer the 3 crystals on the pedestals. And this is our long-term goal here. They all unlock stuff on the upper floors that we're playing around here with this multi-floor puzzle, but their long goal is to be here. The square's already down here, but we also need the square to get back upstairs. I am going to now work my way down here. But the triangle's already down here and basically free, which is good. If I hit this switch in here, and you'll notice, makes a hole appear there. So we're going to bin the Phantom. You know how this protocol works. Let's wait for him to circle back around. And when he's in the right position, get in the bin! So that actually makes a chest appear, as well as releasing his square. And it means we can move around this floor with impunity, which is quite nice. Another fucking pillar handrail. My fourth in this game. Absurd. With that, we actually do need the square briefly. We can't just leave it where it is, because we now need to get the round crystal down onto this floor, then we've got all of them together. So if we slap this in here, those torches go down and we can go back to upstairs. Now we just need the simple matter of the round crystal. We can see where the round crystal is. If I pop up here, it's down there where that Phantom is patrolling in the corner. But it's a slightly complex one, because if we take it, those spikes seal. We actually need to get it to that geyser down there. And that's the only way to safely get it up to where we need it. Because now we can get up onto these walls, follow these walls along, and then bam, we are over the spikes with it. And now we have got all 3 crystals on the floor where we need them, so I am just going to quickly slap the speeder on and deliver them all into their final resting places. And there we go. We are done for now with the Temple of the Ocean King. If we talk to this ghost, he says, set the crystals on the pedestal in this order. Square, circle, triangle. Not the order I did. Going down. The exit is this way. We are not, in the broad sense, done with the Temple of the Ocean King. There's another. We actually need to do it another 2 more times in the game. And you can do the first of those 2 times now if you wanted to, like some insane person. I've got 9 minutes, I could do it, but I just don't want to. So I'm just going to leave at this point. Well, I'm not going to take my sea chart first, the southeastern sea chart, which opens at the bottom. You can go all the way down and get the northeastern sea chart now, nothing is stopping you. Interesting area, that one. Let's have a little look at it. You've got an island surrounded by ice, and you've got another large island, and plus various uncharted ones, which are all good to look forward to.
You got a new sea chart. Now we can explore even more of the sea. Okay, Doctor, where do you want to go now? Want to try where that Fulton Explorer mentioned? Do you have enough time?
I have enough time, but I don't want to do it. So we are actually going to head up to the surface now, because we've got a couple of things I want to quickly wrap up before the end of the episode. So we've got a couple of treasure charts we can grab. These, as I said in a couple of episodes ago, treasure charts only appear and become obtainable when you have the ability to salvage them. Now we've got the southeastern sea charts, another couple of treasure charts which will point us at that place. I've just opened up. First off, if we talk to Friedel, he says, what the fuck did his voice sound like? I literally recorded that tonight, I've already forgotten. Little green man collected many treasures. By the way, while I was clearing out my boxes, I found this. From the box to you, will your heartstrings come true? There you go, there's a treasure map, and as I say, it points at the southeastern sea. We'll get to that next episode. And then we just need to head briefly over to Malida Island, or into the drink. And here there's this red girl right away who says, word has it the ghost ship hasn't been seen for a while. I wonder if some far-off heroes defeated it. What a hero he must be. I can only imagine. What a lazybones you are compared to such a hero. Oh yeah, I picked this up earlier. And she gives us a treasure map which, again, points to the southeastern sea. Final business for the day is... oh yeah, give that to your beloved hero and don't even think about keeping it for yourself. Final business for the day is we have 10 wisdom gems, so we're going to go and upgrade Neri, the Spirit of Wisdom. So, This is probably one of the most useful ones for one very specific situation, which comes up quite a lot. Spirit of Wisdom is powered up, and wisdom now protects you. Your shield's defense is much greater. That isn't even the half of it, to be honest. If we equip Neri, we will see there's actually 3 effects this has. Number 1, you'll notice our hearts have got a blue thing around us. This means we take half damage from all sources. That's handy. Also, our shield has been upgraded. If we walk into one of these guys, we just stun them. We can just shield stun weaker enemies by just walking into them. Finally, and perhaps one of the more useful ones as well, is when a phantom hits you in the Temple of the Ocean King, it normally drains 30 seconds. Now it only drains 15 if you have Neri equipped. Very handy. Other than that, I'm mostly going to be keeping Leaf on because the extra power is more useful for me. But if you're doing the Temple of the Ocean King, slap your blue fairy on. Super handy. And with that, I think we'll hold it there. Next episode, we're going to be going over to the southeastern sea, and doing quite a lot of exploration there. I hope you'll join me then. Thank you very much, and good day.